Hey everybody, it is Skylar and I am back with another video, and I'm literally recording as I'm walking out of work and people are looking at me. But I mean, vlog our life. I mean, a lot of y'all that actually vlog every day probably get really weird looks all the time. And sorry, I gotta switch hands here so I can unlock my door. Anyway, you're probably used to it. I have never actually recorded myself talking to a camera in public, so this is the first time that I've ever done that. And a lot of people in the parking lot are like, what is she doing? But, oh well. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. So, today is the 18-week pregnancy update. I'm gonna take my apron off. Oh my gosh. So, at this point, it's getting hard to get in and out of the car and off the couch and stuff, which I realize I'm not huge right now and it's just gonna get worse and worse. But I'm looking around because I'm about to unbutton my shirt. I've got an undershirt on, but I'm gonna be able to show you the belly shot because I'm about to be driving. But anyway, I just feel huge, and I know I said that in the 17-week update that I felt huge, but I don't know, my skin is starting to stretch and getting itchy, and the past probably week or so, really the last few days, especially at work, which I'm on my feet a lot at work. I don't know if I can get this safety pin undone with one hand, but I have felt my back starting to really hurt. I don't know if I can do this. And I remember whenever I was pregnant with my daughter and I worked a job that I had to be on my feet a lot. It really hurt toward the end, being on my feet so much, and my back would hurt so bad. And my pants really do not fit at this point. I feel like I need to show you the okay, I'm gonna just do this. This is the belly. Pants don't fit. Literally doing the rubber band. Hope you can't see my underwear. Anyway, that was really weird for me to do in public, but I just don't have time right now. At home, whenever my kids are at home a lot, and my husband looks at me and is like, what are you doing? Whenever I'm recording a video and he thinks I'm weird. So I wanted to go ahead and get that over with and do all the talking on the way home while I'm driving, and I can just hold the phone like this and drive. So anyway, I have noticed in this 18-week period that, oh my gosh, it's so hot. My pants that normally fit, just in the past week, have gone from sort of fitting to not fitting at all, where I can't even button them, so I have to do the rubber band trick and or just unbutton them and fold the pants over. And like I said, I'm driving now, so forgive me if I'm not even looking at the camera. But I don't know if my stomach has grown since last week or what, but I just did the 17-week update 4 or 5 days ago, and I know there's probably not much of a difference on my stomach between then and now, but it just feels like it. I have had a lot of back pain, I've had a lot of cramping, a lot of just gross feeling, abdominal dull pain in my stomach and my lower back, and I have had some leg cramps, and that is a symptom. If you'll look on what to expect website, they say that in 18 weeks the extra weight that you're starting to carry around can make your legs tense and start to cramp, which I haven't experienced that at night yet, but just during the day, and my feet just want to stretch and stretch my calves because they are just so tense. And I'm not wearing any makeup right now. My hair is up in a ponytail. I'm sweating, and I just feel like I look homeless, and I'm looking at the camera oh my gosh. But I just had a really long day at work, and I was really sweaty, and I have to wear a mask. And I'm just so exhausted. And this week, that's another thing. This week, I have been almost like first trimester exhausted. Just cannot hardly wake up whenever I get up. I don't know if I'm just not sleeping well, or I'm sleeping an awkward amount of time where I don't get enough really deep sleep, or I'm right in the middle of a deep sleep and have to wake up and kind of like adjust and like wake up, you know, and still be asleep while I'm trying to be awake, you know. I don't know. I started to feel kind of crappy again. I've started to get heartburn again this week. I haven't had heartburn since like first trimester or very, very beginning of second trimester. And I had it horribly in the first trimester, and it would lead to nausea. No vomiting, but it's led to nausea again, which is not as bad as the first trimester, but it's most of the time at night. Probably when my stomach's trying to digest all of my food throughout the day. I try to stay upright and not lay down after I eat because it just makes it worse. And I've always had acid reflux, but I don't know. Pregnancy, of course. The heartburn is a symptom, a major symptom. But the heartburn's back the past few days to a week. I'm just trying to think. I felt a lot of movement. I felt kicks. I felt rolling. I felt what seems to be like jabbing of an elbow or something like that. I can tell that my uterus is starting to go over my belly button, but not completely over it yet. I don't think it actually goes over your belly button until like 22 weeks, but of course everyone is different. I'm just kind of thinking of like what other symptoms that I have. A lot of people, they have like this list of symptoms and things that they share whenever they do their pregnancy update and questions that they answer. And so I'm kind of thinking of those. So a lot of people will say, you know, am I in maternity clothes? Am I this? Am I that? Well, the answer to am I in maternity clothes, it's just to the point where I can't button anything that's not maternity anymore. If I size up on like jeans, then they are saggy on the leg area. So I've pretty much just been like not buttoning my jeans and wearing a really long shirt or doing the rubber band thing. But at this point, if you put a rubber band like on my button on my jeans, it just hurts. Like it's just too tight. And I'm really glad that in the winter time, since this pregnancy I'm due in November, sorry, I gotta turn. I'm really glad that I can wear leggings in the winter time when it's closer to my due date, because literally I feel like that's going to be the only thing that's comfortable at that point. I think I don't even know what I wore with my son who was born in January, because I still had to wear dress pants because I worked at a bank then. I don't know what I wore then. I guess I just didn't button my dress pants, and I wore a lot of dresses with leggings underneath because you had to dress up to work at the bank, you know. They had a certain dress code. But with my daughter, I just wore shorts with an elastic band, just normal shorts. They just didn't have a button or a zipper, so it wasn't really uncomfortable, and I could size up on the shorts, and it wasn't like, you know, shorts don't go down super far, so it wasn't like it was really baggy in the leg area like jeans are. Let's see. Like I said, I've just been tired. I've been feeling kind of crappy again. I don't know. I've been extremely hungry, extremely thirsty, and having hot flashes, but it's July. We did fireworks last night with my dad, and my dad, my husband, my sister, and her husband, my stepmom, her daughter, her friend, and my kids, of course. And the kids just loved it, and I'm so tired from it. Like, we weren't even up any later than normal, but I'm so tired, and I don't even know what it is. I could not, like I said, I could not wake up this morning. I'm still drinking coffee, like 1 cup in the morning, and hopefully, like, that's it. I try not to drink any more than that. I don't know if, like, I've heard a lot of people say that they still drank coffee as long as they didn't drink a lot whenever they were pregnant. And I've been meaning to ask my doctor this entire time if it's like super, super bad for the baby, but I keep forgetting every single time that I go there. So if you know, like, if coffee's bad, then let me know. I mean, I know it's probably not good, but I've heard it's not gonna hurt the baby, especially if it's not very much. But obviously if you drink a lot of caffeine, I don't know if it could cause like preterm labor or what. But if you know if coffee is like really, 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 really bad, then let me know, because I don't go back to the doctor until the 22nd of this month. So anyway, that's my pregnancy update for this week. Definitely subscribe and don't miss the video.